live look back at the 1994.
Oh, at the 1994.
At the year 1994.
I wasn't born, dude.
All right. So I got this idea.
This thing called 1994.
I heard of this thing on the internet called 1994.
Dude, I wasn't even on thought yet, dude. Come on.
That's true. You weren't even anything.
When were you born
by
again?
then.
What year?
95. So when he goes 94, I was like,
Oh, dang.
Dude,
I would have missed every year. I wouldn't have known what it was until like 5 years old.
You
So
could have been born in the best year instead.
I have to admit, I fully stole this type of topic from Gaming Off the Grid. They do awesome look backs. They've done it before, and then even recently, Russ Lyman's podcast with NES Addict, the weekly Warp Pipe, they were looking back at some years, and I'm like, dude, that's a fun thing because there's no rhyme or reason to the podcast. You're just reliving the year and being like, oh, what was the top thing at this? What was this?
I like it.
So the things I have first, I'll open it right now. I have a segment for the best-selling albums of 1994. Anybody have any guesses, or is it going to be too hard with?
Maybe,
Bone Dogs and Harmony.
I was going to say Enema of the State.
Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against
Were
the
they even
Machine.
around yet?
Wait, maybe Rage was 92. Rage Against the
I gotta
Machine.
think
Maybe
now.
Wu-Tang. I'm
Smashing
going to say
Pumpkins?
Wu-Tang.
Do I have to look
Oh,
anything
maybe.
up?
No, I got everything, bro.
Sick.
I mean, you can look up like if you want, like little things.
Can you give us a hint?
One of the big ones, Dooky Green Day.
Oh, Green Day.
Green Day.
That was so. I'm not a
Okay.
big Green Day guy, but that was probably
I love Green Day.
that
I like
time of
Green Day.
Green Day was my Green Day. That was me
The original?
skateboarding, learning how to kickflip in an upstairs apartment. That was good times. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh yes, I
Crack
love those guys.
review. Crack
I was a
rear
Hootie
view.
guy.
That's the album.
Oh,
Coming in at number 3, Crossroad by Bon Jovi. Any Bon Jovi fans?
I like them.
I've always struggled. They're a little cheesy to me.
Yeah, I like Bon Jovi.
Now, number 4, you either love it or you hate it. The Mariah Carey Christmas album.
Ooh, so good.
I mean,
it
it's
good?
good. It's
So
good.
I love it, bro. It's funny. The song I hate the most is All I Want for Christmas Is You. I like all the deeper tracks on it. That we grew up listening to that.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Another from a soundtrack movie came out, the Lion King soundtrack.
Oh.
Elton John. You guys don't seem very excited about it.
I can't feel the love tonight.
Now this is a good one. The big popular 2 Boys to Men album. That was stupid, Gabbo. That was the big one. Boys to Men, huge. Smash by Offspring. Let's
That's a good album.
Oh, that's
Dang.
such a good one.
That's a good album.
The Forrest Gump soundtrack. Oh, 16 Stone by Bush. Are you a
Dude,
Bush guy?
was amazing.
No.
They're one of my number one 90s.
Are they?
I could see Ben listening to Machine Head.
Yeah.
God, machine.
Not a huge Bush fan.
You're not a but Curtis.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, box office. Who wants to guess?
Ooh.
Lion King. Now you said it.
Lion King.
Top box office.
Jurassic
Forrest
Park.
Gump.
Forrest Gump? Yeah.
I don't know,
Oh,
maybe.
I mean, the track was on there.
That's what I'm saying.
So Forrest Gump.
We'll work our way down from number 10. How about that?
Okay.
Number 10 at Interview with a Vampire. That's Tom
Oh,
Cruise.
yeah. That's Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Did Batman return? Which
Number
Batman?
9.
Batman?
Here's your hint. Woo-hoo! Mrs. Doubtfire, Ricky.
Oh yeah.
What the heck was that?
Yeah.
He said, woo, woo. I was like,
I said hint. I can't give you it.
Okay.
Number 8.
So good.
Jim Carrey.
The Mask.
The Mask.
Yeah, that's a
Dang, that
great
was
one.
number 8, huh?
Number 7.
Good movies.
Keanu Reeves.
Speed.
Speed.
Ooh, such a good movie.
That's a good one.
Number 6. I don't really know much about it. Clear and Present Danger.
Oh, I remember that.
I forgot
It was
about that.
okay.
I
Harrison
don't
Ford.
remember much about it.
Is it?
I think so.
Coming into the top 5.
Ooh.
The Flintstones.
Really?
Straight up, the
Pretty
Flintstones.
bad,
Really?
isn't it?
Wow.
Top
It was
5?
Fine.
I don't remember that one at all.
I mean, it's a popular IP.
Yeah.
So
This
it's
is
gonna-
box office sales too?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Number 4. Tim Allen.
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Okay. It's a good one.
That's a great
That is
one.
a good,
one
that's a
from
great
time to
movie. Yeah.
time.
Every Christmas.
Every Christmas.
Number
yeah.
3, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
True
Number 2.
Lies?
True
Lies.
Lies.
Dang.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, it's good.
Number 2, Forrest Gump.
Dang.
That was not number 1. So it's got to be Lion
surprise.
King.
Lion King's number
Yeah,
one.
you're
One
right,
is
you're right.
Lion
Yeah.
King.
Yeah,
Wow.
1 and 2.
What's the best
Lion
movie of
King.
those?
Oh, Cool Runnings for sure.
I actually love
He
Cool
said
Runnings.
that
Me
so
too.
quickly.
Cool Runnings.
All
out
right,
of
Great
nowhere.
movie,
I
actually.
love Cool Runnings.
Best-selling video game.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Super
man.
Mario Brothers.
Oh, it's gonna be like Mortal
I mean,
Kombat or
I
something
think
like that.
94 is
Super-
the launch of the Super Nintendo, isn't it?
No,
Super
I think that
Mario.
was...
It's got to be Super Mario World.
That was 92, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's 94.
You sure?
Nobody guesses? It's a pretty obvious
Donkey
one.
Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country, #1 selling game of the year. There's other notables on here. It doesn't tell me which ones were like.
I'm just going back of how old I was and what grade I was in.
Same.
If I look back at like what's available in 94, there's a lot. But as I'm reading through, like there's not many super big standouts. Animaniacs, Balls, literally. Barkley, Shut Up and Jam.
How'd that become a game?
Beavis and Butthead. Balls, dude. I have that game right there. CIB, it's for
Over
Mikey.
there for Mikey.
Bomberman on Game Boy. Wow, actually, as I'm looking, Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
NES was like still around, but
Oh,
at the
Yeah,
end,
that's
right?
what I was watching the other day. Was the last games released in 1994? That was the last year of the NES.
Castlevania Bloodlines, actually. That's on there.
Dang.
That's a heater. Clockwork Knight,
Rescue Rangers 2 on NES.
Contra Hardcore.
Ooh,
I would argue that's top 2 NES games or Contra games.
it's hard.
It's hard, but I think it's beatable hard.
It's great that it's like completely different.
Ricky, here's one for you that came out that year. Cruisin' USA.
Dang.
Ooh.
You like it?
Yeah, I love Cruising USA.
Love Cruisin' USA. We're gonna crash. That's
I used to have the steering wheel in my room, like, yeah, that's great.
Aladdin. That's
It's a
a
good game.
fantastic Sega Genesis version or Super Nintendo version.
I think the Sega Genesis was better because you had a sword or something, wasn't it? No,
Everybody
am I wrong
says
on that?
It is. That's true. You're
Yeah.
correct. But I never argued that it made it a better game. I always thought it was. All right. What was the #1 toy in 1994?
Tickle Me Elmo.
Nope.
Furby.
Nope. Come on. Someone's going to guess it.
Tamagotchi.
Nope.
Oh, that's
Pokemon.
a good guess.
Nope.
Pokemon.
I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give it until somebody answers it. You guys can guess it. It's pretty easy.
Pokemon was
Kenner, like Kenner
98.
action figures, something Kenner? No.
Street Sharks.
Stretch Armstrong.
TMNT figures?
Nope.
No.
I mean, it's a banger of toys.
Do we like it?
Yes.
Do I collect it?
What's that Schwarzenegger
No.
doll?
Okay.
Turbo Man.
Yeah.
Turbo Man.
Spawn.
Put it this way: every time you watch like the toys that made us or this and that, this is always on there.
He-Man?
He-Man? No, it's not He-Man. That was the
TMNT.
80s. Transformers.
Barbie?
Audience,
Street Sharks.
I already said it.
Sharks.
can you guess it before they do in the comments right now?
I hope
Let's
it's not
see.
Beanie
Hot
Babies.
Wheels.
Nope.
Beanie? No, that was
Babies,
before.
Hot Wheels.
Wow, I'm surprised you guys aren't getting.
We're
this.
just like naming
I am
all
too.
of
I
them.
feel like I'm missing something.
It's one of the most popular. I could give you
My
clues,
Little
but I give it
Pony.
away. Nope. It's one of those popular toy lines.
Star Wars.
TV show as well.
TV
that was
show.
huge
Okay.
around
Okay.
this time.
Okay.
Barbie.
Nope.
Simpsons.
Should I just give him a hit?
G.I. Joe.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody say it?
Turtles.
Power
Ghostbusters,
Rangers.
Was it a cartoon?
Power Rangers.
Oh my God.
Wow. I wasn't even alive during this time,
Curtis
boys.
Wood knows Power Rangers.
Oh.
Curtis with the
$1 billion in
rescue.
sales, by the way.
Dang.
Whoa.
All right.
That took a long time.
Here's some fun facts about 1994. The most popular baby names. Any guesses?
Kurto.
Any guesses?
Curtis Aurelius.
Everybody gets one guess. Most
Dylan.
popular names. Nope.
Dylan. Dang.
Most popular names. Everybody gets one guess.
Sam.
Nope.
Sean.
Nope.
John.
Jessica and Michael.
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 A lot of Michaels.
Now, this was the first online purchase ever. Was in 1994.
It was a pizza.
It was a pizza.
Wow.
For Bitcoin, no?
I was actually thinking of the Bitcoin thing, but
Is that what it was?
yeah, somebody bought a pizza for like 10,000 Bitcoin.
It was like 30.
One pizza. Yeah.
You think that took place in 94?
Yeah.
Not Bitcoin, but the internet.
The internet,
Thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love internet.
Internet, eh?
The interneting of those
That
shorts.
interweb, eh?
What? I feel like 94 is late for internet purchase.
I actually think it's kind of early
I think that's about
When
right.
was Amazon launched? 94?
with the books or like actual other stuff.
Online Amazon?
I'm looking this up, guys.
I want to say
'Cause
early 2000s.
Was
I
it
remember
early
playing
2000s?
Doom on the
99?
computer like in 92, 93. So, and I don't think it was really.
I don't remember
internet was
buying
on.
anything.
Did your high schools have internet and then like the library or whatever?
No, we still had the Macs, the old school. Well,
It was
didn't
just
have internet?
download and play. There was
yeah,
no
that's what it was.
internet
or a physical game like
connectivity.
floppy.
Curtis, look up when Amazon came out.
Maybe 99, I feel like.
Yeah, 94. Look up when did
2000,
Amazon
maybe?
come out?
So are you associating the beginning of the internet with Amazon then, or?
Purchase in
just-
95.
95.
Dang.
Wow.
So it went from one purchase to exploding. Well, actually, was Amazon?
Well, they just started off selling books in the beginning. It wasn't like full on shopping.
But it went from like no purchases to him at least creating like the first site, I think, where you could just buy a lot of different things. Well, just books then, but it quickly evolved.
Yeah, it was only a couple of years, I believe, until it turned into like buying others things.
Read it, Curtis.
Amazon and eBay both started in 95. Best year ever.
Dang, eBay was in 90. eBay was 95
The-
too.
That's right there.
Dude, my eBay account is from
doomed
98.
us all, including Curtis.
How many resellers were born that year?
Right?
Oh my
Also,
gosh,
there's
it is like the birth.
Dude,
of
I
the
was on
resellers.
eBay shopping when I had to go to the bank and get like some credit certificate. What do they call that? Oh, a money order.
Yeah.
It was before like online credit card transactions. That was me starting off on eBay.
I wonder how much. I know Amazon is worth a crap ton, but is eBay even like remotely close to what it's worth
It's publicly traded, and I own some stock of it, but it is like
in eBay?
tenth. Yeah, eBay. It's like a tenth of Amazon's value.
Because
I wanna say
Amazon
it's like-
creates products and software. eBay is just transactional, really.
Yeah. And Amazon competes with all its sellers and sells its own products now, and they have warehouses. Like
It's a whole
eBay
different
is just
system.
a website.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I want to say like eBay is still like a couple hundred, if not $1 billion, versus Amazon is like trillions of dollars of value now.
It's just that they appeal to the customer. Like you get it like that day, the next day, or the day after that. But like it's instant.
What
Amazon?
day is it? It's not that day.
You know,
this
I
day,
actually-
but another day?
Not that day, but that day.
I actually bought some Amazon stock in 2015. I still have it.
Dang.
2015. Oh, you made a lot of money off it.
I did.
Unless
Might
you
wanna
spent
sell it now.
$10 on it.
I'm keeping it for a while.
Ben's loaded.
Bake it in the
Bake it in the oven.
Dang. You put it in the storage unit.
I'm only saying.
Amazon stock.
I'm only saying that because he sold some of his stock
like
this year.
paper
I'm like,
stuff.
oh, you know what that means?
Yeah,
Soros. He sold a lot of his stock, which means usually when the big guys sell their stock, it means there's something coming. So they're gonna sell it and try to buy it back when it's cheap.
Interesting.
It was 19. So eBay was 1995. So we're in the wrong year now. But it was amazing when eBay came out because I remember like I was always collecting things and like looking in price guides, and then all of a sudden it was just boom. You could look online and be like, oh my gosh, that's what it's worth.
That's when everything
And you
went
could
up.
see it selling and everything. It was like such a change when that happened.
Dude, yard sales before eBay were amazing. No one could look up.
Nobody knew the value of anything. You didn't know. You were just like shooting
You're
in
just
the
like
dark.
$1.
No,
Yeah, you're like,
I
I
would
don't know.
say the more accessibility.
Curtis, you weren't
You weren't even born.
No,
Seriously.
no, I was
opinion
born
on
when
this.
eBay was introduced. But
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but-
like, they didn't have
No,
the access.
what's
to
your birthday?
July 16th.
Huh?
What's
I
your
know.
birthday?
Before that, March.
Liar.
No, I am.
So you were 2 months old.
4 days before yours.
So you're
I recall when I was 2 months old, we were going
No.
to yard
2
sales.
months old.
No, but I mean, you got to think about it. I think the more accessibility of people getting technology in their hands to be able to access this information is what screwed everybody. They're not going to
Yes.
go to their computer at the
True.
garage sale and be like, "Burp, burp, 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 burp."
True.
Yeah, because there used to be like price guides. That's how you knew the value of everything. Like it was a Wizard magazine that told you the value of your comics.
Yeah,
and
I
all of a
used to have
sudden
that.
now you could look it up and be like immediately, oh, that's what
And I
that's
used-
worth. That's what that's worth.
I used to be
Beginning of the
baseball
end.
cards.
I used to be embarrassed, like when I'd go to swap meets and we'd like pull at our phone and look at prices. I'm like, oh, I feel so dirty and like a scumbag, and this and that. Now I'm like, bro, here's what it's worth. I'll give you that. You know what I mean?
Just the way the world is, man.
I think it's actually pretty bold when you go to like conventions or anywhere and people have stuff like way above price charting or way above eBay. And I'm like, I can see what it's worth right here, like pretty easily. And they're like, I don't know, that's a good deal. Like trying to wheel and deal. And I'm like,
it's really
I
clean.
can see what it's worth. like as of yesterday, like as of
Yeah.
this morning, you know?
And I think there's only some considerations with the condition. That is it. Like
Yeah.
it's the only where you can kind of go up and down a little bit, but it can't be like crazy.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? But like, did you see that? Flipping Bezos' parents invested $250K into his startup. What?
Wow.
They did?
In 1990.
Do you know how much that was back in the day?
That's a lot of
That was like 2 houses back then.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
500-600 grand.
Spoon-fed Bezos.
He was spoon fed it. Freaking Bezos. The original.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like you can give money to anyone, but if you don't do anything with it,
Correct.
right?
But
But
I-
something crazy.
Yeah, it's
True.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people get a ton of money and
You can
immediately
blow it pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you guys calling me out? Just kidding.
Come on, Ricky.
Ricky just buys a
Bought
giant
you a taco once.
plush pile.
One of the biggest hits of the year was "I Saw the Sign" by Ace of Base. You guys know what song that is?
Oh my god, I love that song
like
so
that
much.
Don't say anymore. We're gonna copyright it. Oh.
Turn it up,
My
man.
whole life, I thought it was "I Saw the Sun." My whole life until like 6 months ago when I started running to it, and I was like, "What the heck? What the Johnson is things?" I saw the sign. I don't like it near as much.
I don't know what it means exactly, but it's a great song.
Neither do I. Did you know in 1994 there was a sports strike and the Major League Baseball went on a strike leading to the cancellation of the World Series?
I kind of actually remember that a little bit.
Crap, I never knew that.
Yeah, I don't follow baseball.
I don't remember it, but I remember like years
There
later.
was
I'm
no
like, it was
World
canceled.
Series that year.
That's crazy.
Canceled? Oh, the World Series.
Do they have like a card like a baseball card,
Oh.
like World Series? No one made it.
Okay, wait,
That'd be
wait.
cool.
I have
That
a
would
very
be
big
cool.
question. What were they boycotting? Their pay? Aren't they like multi-billionaires?
No.
I'm
Because
sticking up for these.
I got to give it to baseball.
He's
though.
the baseball
Yeah,
guy.
because baseball, it's different than other sports because these dudes are like
looking
8
it up.
months long. Like they're constantly playing games, not like basketball or football.
okay,
Yeah, but you don't get injured in a baseball game.
bowl
if-
wiener.
I mean,
I like that, Ben. I
mean,
like that,
dude,
bro.
That's why you don't see a lot of football
well,
games back
pitchers
to back.
get jacked, catchers get jacked.
You
Okay,
guys.
okay, so you're playing 162 games.
Yeah, a ton of games.
A year, and then you also have to go through multiple levels of baseball just to get to the major leagues.
Yep.
Football, it's college, professional.
So
now
in-
they have alternate leagues like AFL, UFL, CFL. And
So what were they boycotting? Because even in 1994, the average salary for a baseball player was $1.2 million.
I think it was pay. You're saying it wasn't pay, Curtis?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like in general, there's probably a discrepancy among most players. Just because it's an average doesn't mean that like one person isn't getting more. Like
Yeah, but that's fair.
there's literally one player in the league right now getting paid $100 million.
Is he the best player?
Huh?
Aaron
Is
Judge?
he the best one?
Otani.
Otani.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Otani.
gonna say Otani.
Is he the best
Literally,
player?
his contract is $1 billion.
Is he the best player?
I would say he's probably the best player in the league.
There you go.
That's the discrepancy that happens.
I'm a huge believer, though, and if you pull more people, you get paid more.
Yeah.
Which is the same
It's
thing.
true.
I know people don't like this topic with sports and things. There's a reason certain people get paid more. There's a reason men.
Dude, money's
basketball-
about leverage, man. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're the
if
best
no
guy,
one's watching,
you should
you're
be
not
making
getting-
the most money.
Exactly.
And just if they can pay him $100 million a year, just think how much money that franchise is actually making.
yeah,
Yeah,
take into
right.
consideration what
Yeah.
that's actually doing
Bringing
for them.
in.
Yeah.
But I also think that like that's where it comes into the discrepancy to workers, right? You're like getting paid like crap or getting treated like crap, and you don't have the
Who's getting paid like crap?
other players. There's literally 9 other people on the field. There's 20,
How much are they getting paid?
Huh? Well, on average, that year is 1.2 million, but I don't think that was the case between all players.
Okay, so they're getting paid half of that, $500,000 to play baseball.
I wouldn't say.
Isn't that a dream?
No, because there was probably a league minimum. You'd have to go through
When
the
all
whole
your
thing.
buddies are making at least double
the
than
thing
you.
about baseball too is you can
feel
get cut
bad,
at
I
any
guess. I don't
time.
know.
It's like
So what are you saying, Curtis? The baseball players should be paid more, or their wealth should be distributed? Or
No,
what is
I'm
your-
not saying like there's this socialism effect. No, I'm saying that there was probably some unfair treatment within the league at that time, right? Where it was like there was discrepancies between multiple levels, right? I can't say in all detail what I would know, right? Because that's like whatever they broke down. But
Hey, it actually tells you the breakdown of what each position typically got paid. Outfielders typically $1 million, shortstops typically 859. The lowest was relief pitchers around 500.
So is that today's money or
This was back in the day.
94's money?
yeah,
for money.
Okay.
Oh, it's still pretty good pay.
that's really good.
I'm just a firm believer in you should get paid more if you do more, if you bring more eyes to the game, if
Yeah.
you're, if you're a special name, you just like if you try to bring a certain guest to SoCal, I can't argue that the backup actor for this guy should get $50,000 when you're getting the star. They're going to want $100,000. That's just how it goes. You're going to bring more eyes and sell more tickets.
That's right.
Yeah, but I think there's more
Capitalism,
complexities to
baby.
that. I think there's more complexities to that.
But I just have always been a fan of if I'm working my butt off and doing this and that, I should get more money. And then if the guy over the corner picking his nose doing nothing, that guy shouldn't get paid the
Because
same.
you're a very hard worker.
That's just how life. True.
I believe
agree.
in pure capitalism too.
Yeah.
Especially as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, actually,
It's pure capitalism as it gets.
Yep.
You make only what you earn and work for.
And you have
even
all the risk.
When I was knocking Jeff Bezos, maybe he got 250 grand startup capital. So
look at him
what,
now.
turn that into trillions of dollars. Give that 250 grand to 99.9% of the
100%.
people, and they couldn't do the same
I
thing.
would argue even more.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I mean, he still had a great idea and took off with it. So,
Yep. Execution is huge.
yeah, no, I love pure capitalism.
Yep.
All I
get
was
it.
saying, they were probably working for better conditions. That was it.
It sounds like you want socialistic baseball.
No,
over
no,
okay,
no.
dude.
I don't have your beliefs.
It's okay. Well, guys, O.J. Simpson.
Oh shit!
Oh, did he murder somebody that year?
That was the Bronco.
That was the that was the chase.
That's what it's.
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
that,
was great
actually.
he became
How
a
many viewers
murderer.
watched O.J. Simpson's low-speed chase?
We all did.
Everybody did.
Everybody did.
4.6 million.
It was,
Was
like
that-
9/11. Everybody tuned in for that.
So was the court case on TV in 1994?
It just says fun facts about 94, and this is one of them that 95 million
Oh my
viewers
gosh.
watched that chase.
I remember
I was so mad when that thing was on.
I was at your house.
You were?
Oh,
I
no.
mean-
no, it was for the court.
I was
for
like,
the court, I was.
Oh, the court, yeah.
it was like the world stopped for that.
Yeah,
it was
it did.
crazy. Everybody was watching that.
Yeah.
Now
But keep
looking
in-
back, why?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the time, O.J. Simpson is like, he was like the Michael Jordan of
Football at the time.
or even like the LeBron James or the Steph Curry, like of our times.
He's the Al Bundy of back in the day.
Oh no,
Oh, I love Al Bundy.
Al Bundy at the
that's a
quarterback.
terrible comparison.
Al Bundy's the best. by
But
the
he
way.
was such a big sports star, and then like when all that went down, it was pretty like crazy.
Probably because
Yeah.
he was a celebrity.
With celebrity, yeah.
And all of a sudden he's getting chased by
and
the
everybody
cops.
in the world knew he got away with murder. Like
Yeah.
even him and his lawyers. Like, yep, we did
The
it.
glove didn't fit.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, but they were like telling him like, don't like actually try to put it on. Oh, it's leather, so you can.
Well, didn't they make him put like a white glove and then try to put it on? I was like, that's never going to go on.
That's Michael
I
Jackson.
don't remember the specifics.
Oh, no.
And last fun fact: the premiere of Friends,
Wow, that was the beginning?
the beginning of Friends.
Dang.
I didn't start in the 80s.
Friends is pretty good.
It was.
That was great, dude.
Friends is pretty good.
Friends is pretty legendary. Yeah.
I was like cheesy. I don't know. I'm surprised I actually liked it because at that time I was like, what? But it's so good. You can't like not like
I
it.
don't even know if I liked it initially at the time. I think I liked it like after high school, like 2003, 2004 is when I started to be like, oh,
Yeah.
I like this show. And then our wives started watching it.
Yep.
Yeah, because I would have been in high school and I don't think I was watching it then. It would have been pretty uncool to be like, oh, yeah, did you guys watch Friends
Did you
today?
see what Monica did yesterday? It was such a gas.
But you're right. Afterwards, maybe it was like in college or even after college. It was like, oh man, this show's so good. So
It was good. I think it's a
Yeah.
perfect cast. And that was our look at 1994. I enjoyed that.
Wait, Seinfeld didn't come out that year?
I don't know. Wasn't it my fun fact list?
I think Seinfeld was earlier, maybe.
Oh,
I was still learning to swim.
Pretty much.